Hey guys, welcome to A Glass of Truth with Sugar. Call me Dulo. Guys, February is about coming to an end, and I want us to talk about complete C finish. Guys, let's talk about C finish. What is C finish? This happens to the best of us. This happens to a lot of us, where we have relationships that are going, but our spouses, the CardiB generation, the beginning of the Gen Z, when millennials, like we, the dead Gen Zs, it's always hard to comprehend, because everybody now has been given a handbook on how they operate. So they are operating on what goes on now. So C finish is rampant. C finish is on the high rise with the Gen Zs, more than it was yesteryears. Let's talk about C finish, guys. Do you know most relationships go well? Girls turn to start talk a lot of their problems to their girlfriends, which brings a lot of problems to the relationship and starts causing C finish. No bad thing to talk about your spouse, no bad thing to talk about a relationship to your friends, but there is a limit to it. These girls don't know these limits are like this. Our parents are in relationships, our parents are still married, our parents are still together because they understood a lot of things about compromise, a lot of things about compromising, a lot of things about forgiving, a lot of things about knowing this is wrong, this is right, but we just have to move on. Let's forge ahead and do things. You see, the CardiB generation, I don't cook, I don't clean. They don't tell them when it doesn't go, it's not going. Don't force it. The only time they force it if that guy is taking care of them. If that guy bought them a phone, they know so they'll seize them. That's when they force it. You sit and you ask yourself, where are we headed? Was this what we prayed for? Was this what we planned for? Because at a certain point in time, you feel like it's going nowhere and we are going nowhere. To an extent where love the tire now. You the tire, you know the one love step. You see some people make love things and you just look at it and say, okay, next week we're gonna break up. Because they don't know there's a lot of things. Relationship is a school. There's a lot of things that comes with you being in a relationship. Nobody keeps secrets these days. The only secret they keep is how the boy makes his money, because he could spend on them. Also, like, for a friend to actually know a lot of negative things about your girlfriend or your boyfriend, respect is gone. Seriously. Just imagine you tell me your girlfriend, that one way, to do the one, that one way, every blessed day you keep telling me about your girlfriend who doesn't do this, who doesn't do that. How do you think I would see her? I will never see her in a light, in that capacity. I saw her like, oh, my boy, there was some corrected. What I'm seeing is what you've told me. So why would I respect the person I feel like doesn't even give you an iota of respect, or she doesn't see you in a capacity of being the head? And ladies, you guys too, now when I know how to talk things and you guys know how to compare, that comparison that comes with you telling your friend, my guy does this, he's not a good man, and she starts telling you, you guys really need to copy it down. There are some things you tell yourself and you tell God. There are some things you tell your mother and you tell your sister. There are some things you have one confidence. You cannot tell me you have 100 friends and you don't know the one that will never rat you out. It's there. The only thing is you guys will never see friends, because when I meet a friend in a bar, you just see some, I like your hair, I like your shoe too. Next day, oh, my friend, my bestie. You guys are friends. One be 2 weeks, she doesn't know a jack about you, no jack, nothing about her. 1 be 2 people that don't quarrel, you go status. Oh, fake friends everywhere, this, that block people. Where do you know her? Don't you guys know friendship is bigger than even love? You meet a girl bad because you like your hair, you don't start calling bestie. So guys, at a certain point, there are some things you need to set limits to in a relationship. It's not everything you tell everybody, and it's not every bad side about your spouse or the person you claim you're in love with or you have. You need to tell people, because I think that has cost us a lot, and it's still costing people. It's still costing people a lot, because everybody now wants to air their minds. Everybody now is they don't tell you some be free now. We have the rights to live life, the rights to decide, rights to. That's why most people now identify as Bill Gates. I identify as Elon Musk. Any man if you identify as anything, that thing with the silver get right. I can talk. CardiB, I don't know, like never been a fan of her. Oh man, there are limits to this. A guy that you've decided, you've dedicated your love life to, you've dedicated, you are committed to, does something wrong. There are therapists everywhere. There are people you can talk to. That's the one with Wyman film. The only things people copy from Wyman film is 69. Suck dick. I don't eat pussy. Man will sing song. Wap. I don't even know the meaning. When I copy that, the one day when I'm supposed to look at Wyman film, go copy on a need wap. You guys don't think you can go for therapy? You guys don't think it helps? There are social service workers. There are people who just sit and they are even asking for, if people need to discuss, talk to people, get advice, call your mom. Small issue one day, don't call all your friends and tell them. And friends will never tell you. Friends will never tell you. Chat with him, you guys should see how you can fix it. Friends will tell you, boy, it do so that oh, your girlfriend will tell you, she's no care herself, you man, the place for that. Said, men are not much. Let me tell you the truth. Men are not much. We are the world of 77.7 billion. Nika don't get like 1 billion. We begin the border. That's small beginning. You want marry small beginning. Men are 1 billion. Priest, one and the day for priesthood. One and the way they don't identify as. They have identified already. Then we will feel. We try to manage our own small money. We'll get our own small girl. What do you expect? You just know, I'll see a new man. No new man will do it with every single. You go see the play with you, and you've left somebody, you've left a good thing, you've left a good guy because your friends tell you, no, there's no room for love, there's no room for forgiveness. Guys, see finish is a big thing these days. Don't sell your spouse out completely. You have issues, discuss with somebody you trust, that confidant you know. Even if you don't want to discuss it, just tell 1 or 2 persons. This thing you people like talking a lot to different people, oh this and that causes see finish. The worst thing is for you to be in a relationship and your friends don't respect your guy. The worst thing is for you to be in a relationship and your friends don't respect your girl. You know what it means. I'm in love with this girl, I'm there for her, I'm doing this. And the things I told people about her it's a vision board. I'd already placed her on this, how do they call it, picture, which me trying to bring it back, trying to salvage that situation is not going. There's a saying, when you accuse somebody in the market and the person isn't at fault, you come the next market day to tell the market that person wasn't at fault. The people you accuse that guy in front in that market might not be in the market the week you came to tell them he was innocent. If you catch a thief and start beating today, you realize tomorrow that thief was actually a good person and nothing happened. Those people who beat him might not be there tomorrow for you to salvage that guy and give him a good name. When they see for road, they'll say, that's man, that bad man. You get? I don't know wise. So guys, there's a lot of us not compromising these days, which is costing us a lot. Who is going to cost all that? It keeps doing it. The CardiB generation, guys. It's not everything you tell your friends. It's not everything that you feel people need to know. There's a lot of reasons why our parents are still married and why they are still together, which is going to be the hardest thing in this 21st century. where CardiB generation don't take over. So guys, give me your honest opinions, honest suggestions, questions, and points. Just tell me, what do you feel? What do you think about see finish? Do you think it's everything you need to tell your friend about your spouse? See finish is a bad thing, especially when it comes to somebody you want to take serious. It's a glass of truth with sugar. I come on Cameroon, you call it Cameroon. It's a 90 boy. This is what I come on, they call a 90. You guys call it bedrock, I call it 90. Having cold, I'm having a bad season, but you already know how they feel now. It's sugar. Hasta luego, hasta la vista, hasta mañana. Till we meet again. Ciao, ciao. I love you guys.